Good morning. Welcome back to Kevin Toll Reads. So today is my weekly wrap up from last week. Last week I read 3 books. The average rating was a 3.4. I had one pretty poor book and 2 really solid books. So if you haven't seen the videos, the book reviews on these 3 books, I read John Sanford's Twisted Prey. This is book 28 in Lucas Davenport series. I rated this a 4.3. Everybody Dies, Matthew Scudder book by Lawrence Block. This is Matthew Scudder number 14, and I rated this a 4.3 as well. And then last, but certainly not least, William Gibson, Neuromancer. This is actually book 1 in a 3-book trilogy called the Sprawl Trilogy. And if you haven't seen my review for this, I suggest you check it out. I wasn't a huge fan of this book, and I rated it a 1.5, my lowest rating, tied for my lowest rating this year. So again, average score was 3.4 last week for reading. In terms of videos last week, I did obviously the 3 book reviews. I did my May monthly wrap up. I did another video in the Why You Should Read series. It was about Dan Brown. And so I've put out, I believe, 5 or 6 videos last week. So it was a good video week. In terms of new subscribers, I've had some new subscribers as of late and some great comments and feedback. I mean, I'm really touched by all the comments and feedback. It's always great to hear from you all, especially when you're talking books and just how things are going in general in life. And for some of you, and I think it's great. I'm really getting the sense of community with folks, and the feedback has been great, even if it's constructive criticism. So some of the new subscribers: Thomas Rollins, Marius Diamachi, sorry if I mispronounce your name, Preppin' Shooting Living, Dennis Mitchell, Rob Reitz 3344, Peter Koffel, Logan Jensen, IJ King, Beverly 37620. Some of the recent subscribers and commenters, I thank you for you checking out the channel as always. And I wanted to throw out there, if you are a subscriber and I haven't given you a shout out, I did find out that there is a setting in your Google profile. If you have it on private, I won't see your name pop up as a new subscriber, and that's fine. I mean, I understand privacy settings for folks, and no pressure. I just wanted to throw it out there if you're thinking, oh, he didn't ever say anything about me. But anyways, in terms of my TBR update, I have 2 books left on my TBR, which are Fahrenheit 451 and Elantris by Brandon Sanderson. Kind of a nice segue that this is what I'm going to be reading this week. Elantris is going to be a very dense book, 600 pages or whatever, and it's fantasy, so you definitely get immersed in that. Ray Bradbury, I already started this book this morning, and this should be a quick read. It's a classic sci-fi book, and so those are going to be my 2 books of what I'm reading this week. Only 2 books this week. Again, I think Elantris may carry over into the following week, even if depending on how the week goes. But in terms of upcoming videos this week, we're going to have another video in the Deep Dive Character Study series. I'm not going to release who it is just yet, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm really enjoying those videos. Obviously, I will have book reviews of the books I finish. I am also going to have a book haul. Be on the lookout for that. And then obviously, with these being the last 2 books in my TBR, I'm going to be doing a TBR reshuffle this week as well, so you can kind of see what's on the near future for me in terms of reading. Obviously, that will dovetail into my longer term goals. If you saw my monthly wrap up for May, I kind of touched on each of those goals. So if you've watched that, you'll probably get a pretty decent idea of what to expect on the TBR when I reshuffle it. So, but anyways, that's my reading wrap up for last week. I think it was a great, solid week. Neuromancer was definitely a disappointment, but in the end, I'm glad I read it because I wanted to read more sci-fi, and that was kind of one of my low-end goals kind of thing. So it was great. I hope you're starting your week strong. Happy Monday. I hope you got some coffee, or I hope you're going to have a nice day and the sun's out. So enjoy your week, and thanks for tuning in. If you get a chance, throw me a comment down there. I'd love to hear what you're reading this week, and if you have any goals that you're trying to get through, I'm always interested. It's like looking into other people's bookshelves to see what they're reading, kind of thing, and I'm always interested in that. So it's definitely something that I always pick up little ideas and other books to check out. So again, hope you're having a great week. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you later.